Processing test subjects. As a university intern, your main duty at first will be the processing of newly arrived test subjects into the testing laboratories. This is done in one of the 10 processing labs in your zone and will prepare them for the lab technicians to perform their assigned projects. This is a very important stage in the experimentation process, as each cloned subject has been specially bred for this facility and randomized by sorting equipment upon arrival. It is important that you perform this duty with the highest level of accuracy to maintain the validity of test results. Step 1. Evacuation. The subject's high metabolism and unusually engineered digestive system produces a large amount of fecal matter, which can be stored in the body for long periods of time in their shortened lower intestine. The feces can be forcefully ejected when the subject is frightened or under duress. Because processing can be stressful to the subject, it is important to drain as much fecal matter as possible prior to beginning. If you forget this step, it is not likely you will do so again. Remove the subject from the sorting bin, hold it over the brown bio-waste bin, and grasp it under the forelegs, anus facing downward. Use your other hand to press firmly under the rib cage and slowly slide downward to the bottom of the abdomen. This will successfully purge the digestive tract of any stored feces. If you are inexperienced in this procedure, you may wish to perform it 2 or 3 times to make sure you are successful. Step 2. Inoculation. Although all cloned subjects are tested for diseases and parasites prior to shipping, Cooper-Watkins takes the extra step of inoculating the test subjects upon arrival at the facility. The subject's high metabolism will process the code sequences in the inoculant within 6 hours, and become completely immune to potential viral threats in the facility within 12 hours. First, restrain the legs and head in the restraint straps, pulling snugly to ensure the subject cannot move during the process. Then remove a sterilized syringe from the dispenser. Obtain a pouch of inoculant from your station's coolant unit, and check the expiration date to ensure you do not use an expired product. Insert the syringe into the pouch and pull back to fill the syringe completely. Now, inject the subject where the leg meets the body. Be very careful not to accidentally inject into the genitals, as this can cause damage to the organs and negatively affect the results of experiments in your zone. Inject the full contents of the syringe into the subject's body, then remove the syringe and place the protective cap back on the tip. Discard the used syringe into the red bio-waste bin for sharps. Step 3. Tagging. The next step is tagging the subject. Remove a sterilized ear tag from the dispenser and hold it to the subject's left ear. Place the ear between the applicator's jaws and squeeze tightly. There will be an audible click when the tag has been applied correctly. Step 4. Badging. Next, the subject must receive a cage badge. This badge contains additional information about the subject, such as base code engram and visual identification items like color and gender. Remove a blank cage badge from the dispenser and ensure that the subject ID code matches the number on the ear tag. If it does not, stop immediately and seek supervisor assistance. If the codes match, then manually fill in the information in each section of the badge. When completed, place the badge in a badge holder and attach it to the next available cell in the containment pod. Step 5. Transport. Processing is now complete, and the test subject will need to be moved to its designated lab in your zone. The subject will likely be in a mild state of shock and physically drained from processing. Check the subject's pupil dilation response. If pupil response is normal, place the subject into the cell you have just badged in the containment pod.
A common zip tie will be sufficient to secure the cage door during transport.
If there is little or no pupil dilation, stop immediately and seek assistance from a supervisor. Keep processing the subjects until the containment pod is full. Once it has been filled, press the red button and a transport technician will be dispatched to pick up the pod. Good work!